The underpinning theory behind the constraint-led approach to CLA is ecological dynamics. I am not going to be able to do it justice in the 1 minute I use now to explain ecological dynamics, but it's important that you guys are at least aware of this word and what it is, so then you can do your own research. So ecological dynamics is a framework which far transcends basketball, but it accounts for human movement as a whole in any task we do in life. So ecological dynamics is the confluence of two different fields, which is where its name originates from. So we've got dynamical systems theory and ecological psychology, hence the names, which I've highlighted right there. Dynamical systems theory looks at the coordinational tendencies of human beings. And critically, the key thing within that is that movements are self-organizing. So there's no such thing as like the brain being like a computer which is storing different techniques and bringing these techniques out at a different time. The body moves itself. The degrees of freedom are self-organizing in nature. So Nikolai Bernstein did a lot of work, and one of the pioneers now of some of the ideas within dynamical systems. That's where the term repetition without repetition comes from. The second part is ecological psychology, and one of the pioneers in this field was J.J. Gibson. So he was the guy who coined the term affordance, because it didn't exist at the time. Affordance and invitation for action. So perception-action coupling, what that specifically is related to is perceiving affordances. So that's what players are constantly doing within their environment. They're perceiving these different invitations for action. So we might be in a pick and roll. One player might perceive a little bit of space here to reject and get to the rim. Another player might perceive space to reject, shoot a three. So every situation in the game of basketball, it's just full of affordances, constantly appearing and disappearing over very rapidly changing time scales. And that's obviously the dynamic nature of basketball.